For the Premier, there's one thing that sparks more joy than presents this Christmas: low case numbers.
New South Wales recorded 7 new cases of community transmission. 6 of those are already people in isolation, which is positive. They're all linked to the Avalon cluster. And 1 case is someone who works in the Northern Beaches.
The festivities didn't deter Sydney-siders from lining up for testing. Nearly 70,000 people sacrificing time with their families to be checked. Thousands have worked around the clock to meet demand.
The system's really scaled up, and I'm incredibly proud of each and every one person who's involved in doing those tests, conducting those tests, the people coming forward, but of course also the pathologists who are working through the night to get those results back in a timely way. Making sure Dr. Chank gets a couple of hours off today. Yes, I'm hoping to see my parents and my sisters today later in the day.
One case that came back as positive last week is raising questions and requires further investigation.
We know from testing around this individual that this individual to date has not transmitted infection to others. But what we're interested in is knowing how this person acquired the infection, because the person is not linked to the cluster. So we are asking residents of Belrose and Davidson and surrounding suburbs to be alert for symptoms and to get a test. And even if you've had recent symptoms that have resolved, we ask that you present for testing.
Big gatherings are off the cards in Sydney, and the Northern Beaches split in 2 with even tougher restrictions.
In terms of a safe Christmas, please limit your social interactions. There's limits on the household gatherings. Please respect them. This is a critical point in our response, and if we work together, we can decrease the chance of this COVID spread.
But families have quickly adapted, decking the halls not with boughs of holly, but masks and sanitizer.
Well, normally we will have some celebration together with family and a lot of friends, because we love gatherings with our family and friends. But this year, because of COVID, so we can't meet too many people, so we can only lock it down to small groups.
The Chief Health Officer asking the community to avoid Christmas events if they're unwell.
Most importantly, don't risk passing on COVID to your friends and family.
The Premier warns numbers are likely to increase in coming days as direct contacts already in isolation become infected. She also urges people to maintain their social distance if shopping at tomorrow's Boxing Day sales.
We know this is not the easiest message to give to those retailers, but we want to discourage people going to the CBD.
Charlotte Mortlock, Sky News Sydney.